This is Tully Dio and Madman Matt sitting next to me per usual. And we are the hosts of the Tully Dio Show.
I thought I was always a good wingman.
I wake up when my eyes open. Because, rock and roll stays up late. It's like if you're drinking the big beers, then I think there should be a certain level of cheer that you get from that. So, like, whilst drinking the big beers, you should feel more cheerful. Unless you're a sad drunk and no one likes that.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Los Angeles, we're pumping it out to the people, It's the hot stuff. This is where this place is boiling with, you know what I mean? Everybody wants something new in LA. And it is time for some new rock and roll. It is so time. It's the Tully Dio Show, episode 326. 520. Do I lead in like that every start of every show? I feel
no, it's cool though. You got that C just coming right up.
Motherfucking fish islands. It is very beasties.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do the whole show. Well, just plug me. It's using fucking. That's for the people who are like, dude, what? You know what? Let's do shrooms. I'm bored. What do you want to do? Let's listen to the Tully Dio Show. And they're like, what the fuck? Those guys are pretty all right. They'll maybe not make me feel weird. And then I'm fucking
and he's all up in there. What? And then you just let us know when you're doing.
Now they're like, is it the shrooms or is it him?
Or yeah,
little from column A, little from column B.
Just let me know when you do them because I'll do shrooms with you guys.
Yeah.
Just put it in the suggestion box. Called a commentary box.
Yeah, let's put it in the commentary box.
Penalty box for this motherfucker.
Yeah,
right?
That's for later though. Got an interview today.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
Gretzky ever in penalty box? He was like a good sport, huh? He was like cool.
He probably was only in the penalty box like to see what it was like to be in the penalty box. Like they were like, Gretzky, just do some like trip somebody or something just so you can get in there to see what it's like. And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah. He's scoring.
Like, dude, you gotta have like one penalty minute at least. And he's like, I don't know, man. I could score like 16 goals in 1 minute. I don't know if I want to get a penalty minute. All right, I'll do it.
All right,
I'll do it. And then there was no room.
Wayne.
Then there was no room.
Yeah.
Because Probert was laying across both. He was just laying straight across it. No, I'm over there too. That's not even your team bench.
16-minute fucking penalty.
I'm over there too. They sent me out to get coffees.
Yeah.
The penalty was so long. Instead, I went to the bar. Better Men, new to the show. The first 5 songs, bands new to the show. Songs new to the show. Usually bands new to the show too. In this case, 1, 2, 3 new to the show, 2 old to the show, but new to the tracks. Anyway, here they are. Better Man, Silver Lining, Black Brook featuring Tommy Lee Cool and Mangus Rosen. We played them last week. This is a different track though. Yesterday's News. Right now, the Tully Dio Show. I'm Tully Dio.
Bite the bullet, pull yourself together. The higher the clouds, the finer the weather. Every cloud is a silver lining. It's just a beat around the bush. Hats to win, tails to lose. Once there was a time that we were on the same line. Destination didn't really matter. We're gonna make it anyway. Something happened that I can't explain, but I know love is no easy game. Silently hoping for the better. You know that's what they say. Bite the bullet, pull yourself together. The higher the clouds, the finer the weather. Every cloud silver lining. It's just a beat around the bush. Heads I win, tails to lose. Time will tell. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm going to leave this all behind. Maybe I'll write you a letter, but that would be some other day. Bite the bullet, pull yourself together. The higher the clouds, the finer the weather. Every cloud is a silver lining. It's just a beat around the bush. Hats a win, tails to lose. Every cloud is a silver lining. It's just a beat around the bush. Has the wind, tails to lose.
Don't need no fancy car, just need this here guitar. All the way to Hollywood, I'm gonna get so far. They gonna sign me up and package me for sale. Be the flavor of the week, spit me out and take a bill. Don't need no listen, so let's try to be clear. Been in this game too long for me to have fear. Could care less if this song is played for a day. They say I should not try, I'll do it anyway. sound fade away.
Tommy Lee Cool and Mangus Rosen, yesterday's news, and Better Man, Silver Lining. This guy's been on the show a million times, especially lately. 4 Days is putting out mad, awesome tracks. Check this guy out. Michael 4 Days, amazing musician. This is his newest track, Turn and Fall. And then after that, new to the show, the Refugee Dogs. What a
That's a
cool
great
name.
name.
I know.
What the hell?
Chicklets for Jonah. Check it out right now. The Todd Gibbs.
Well, but the well is dry. Deeper I go and I'm pulling up dirt. All my life, never been so low.
clean. She spun out in the 15th grade and she's stuck at 17. Triplets for Jonah, Slickers for Joe. Jesus is cashing his chips and I am taxing up onto low. Wander the floor of a casino at 5 in the morning. All those faces so pale and gray as the sky where the clouds are forming. Trains keep piling up in my door. That's what you do, not disturb for. The bad and positive elevator rides, the shaky hands, caveat emptor. Shipments for Jonah, for Joe. Jesus is down at the disco, lost in the stroll.
What's that mean? I don't know. Let's make it up. It's a new holiday where you get more stoned than you did on 420.
Yeah.
You can do that every 20, actually.
Wine and weed. Weed and wine.
Weed and wine. That'd be a good restaurant bar.
Yeah, I'd go there.
They got weed, they got wine, that's it. And then only snacks and hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, see, that's
no
great.
meals.
Because I don't smoke weed, but I like the smell of weed.
Yeah.
So if I could drink
but you don't
some
got it.
tab-
But you can buy it there too.
Yeah.
I went and I went to this wine bar, and they had the menu was just like it was just little hors d'oeuvre things. So I got like toasted bread with cheese on it or something. Some good cheese, like a Gouda or some shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh.
But I'm just saying, like with my wine, it was a small little thing. They heated it up right in a toaster oven.
See, that sounds so good.
Yeah, the toaster oven was right in the bar area.
Okay.
I don't even know
So
if that was legal,
you
but it
could-
was delicious.
You could smell it. You
Yeah.
could smell it crisp.
Then they had a little refrigerator with all fancy cheeses in it, and they did a little cheese plate with like little breads.
Wow. What?
But I'm saying, like, they didn't.
What
It was
do you
like
have?
basically the classy version of a bag of fucking peanuts and pretzels
Yeah.
behind the bar.
Totally.
It was the churched up version.
It's
of
like the
that.
crouton with cheese, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It's great.
delicious.
We love
It was great because I got drunk and I just kept eating all their hors d'oeuvres on wine. I was like, you know what I can do if I eat some more of this bread? Drink more of that wine, and I did.
And you bought the wine.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
See, then they're having a good
I went with a nice house red. I never want to sound like a dipshit when I go up there, like I don't got no class.
Yeah.
But I like a nice house red. So that's always just what I get, whatever their house red wine is. I don't go all over the place.
I get you, dude. All I
Table
drink,
red, just a table red.
I drink at home. It's a black box of Franzia. Guess what the
Mm.
black box? It's a red blend.
Yeah. The red blends are always
Red
the
blends are
best.
good. They're good.
Provisions
Yep.
makes
Oh.
a great dark red.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like a boxed wine, but it's good. Trust me, it's
So
good.
good.
It's
so
good. All the
Trust
millennials,
it.
the millennials know.
Listen
boxed
up.
wines.
Listen up. If you want a good
It's
date,
one thing.
you want to go to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery and watch a cool movie.
Not even expensive.
Not
It's like
expensive.
$16.
$16.
And
You
they're
bring-
red. Literally, the last cups have sediment.
Yeah, that's cool. So you want some fucking classy
You
shit?
dude, that really is. Like I remember the first time I figured it out, I was just drinking it. I was like, what the hell is on my? And I looked in the bottom of the glass and it was like red sand.
Yep.
And then I drank it. Once I identified it, I just fucking drank it.
That is good luck.
Is it?
I think so.
I got a lot of good luck then.
Did you get lucky?
No, I drink a lot. We're up to Big Jim's wild card. It's DJ Mr. Famous featuring B. Morgan Wanted. We have been getting lately some amazing rap tracks.
Yeah.
And I'm going to always throw it. And this show's primarily rock and roll, indie rock, whatever you want to. I don't know what fucking box you want to put it into, but it's mostly that sort of thing. However, Big Jim's wild card is for anything.
Mhm.
And these bands are sick. Makes me want to just do a rap show. If I had the time, I would.
There's a whole rap show.
Yeah, I did one in college.
You did?
I did a blues show. I did a funk show.
Jesus.
That
man.
was my favorite show, was the funk one.
Yeah.
A lot of P-Funk.
A lot of people. lot of
Sly and the
stuff, yeah.
Family Stone, all that greatness.
yeah. a lot of-
But I did a rap one. Yeah, because I grew up listening to rap and metal. That was it.
That's all you
I just
got.
wanted to listen to anything hard. If it was like fucking NWA, I was like, hell yeah, these motherfuckers are pissed and I love it. If it was Slayer, I was like, hell yeah, these motherfuckers are pissed and I love it. So
yeah.
I just had to have it maxed out at all times.
So you had Bootsy and you had like fucking Megadeth just on-
Absolutely.
on
Oh yeah.
cart.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Take the cart, shove it into a machine.
Well, those were different shows.
Yeah.
I did multiple
Completely.
shows.
Oh.
Yeah. So I did a metal show too. I would switch it up.
So
I would try to
Bootsy
do
and
different.
Parliament Funkadelic together.
Yes.
And then like all thrash metal.
And I played
together.
a lot of Boots. Bootsy's fucking
Boots!
amazing. That dude, check up Bootsy. Bootsy Collins, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, check him. Look up Bootsy Collins. He's done like so many things, and he's probably the baddest bass player on the planet.
On a planet Earth. Yeah.
I'm saying that. Flea.
yeah. Trujillo, come on, what's up, SA?
We're talking about Bootsy Collins.
Trujillo.
They would
Probably
say
played
no.
for
They would
Bootsy
say like
Collins.
Bootsy Collins is the shit.
Oh yeah,
They
of
would.
course. Yeah.
We're not stepping on anybody's
We're not
base
trying-
toes here.
Yeah. Real LA
However,
cats.
though, rap song, back to that. Big Jim's wild card this week. I made you what I did it when you were drinking like a
You watch. Dun, 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 dun.
straight up fucking Indiana,
Dun, 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 dun. You didn't even see it.
straight up Indiana Jones
You just
style.
pitfalled that.
He
Fucker.
did right up, fucking right over the snake. Jump the snakes. Jump them. Fucking game. Side scrolling the shit out of my brains. Did I just go through there? I don't remember.
Yeah.
DJ Famous featuring B. Morgan Wanted. Check it out. This is what I'm talking about. New music, amazing, kick-ass fucking new music coming from everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
You know the vibes.
Girl, you have a deadly attraction. Skin so smooth and your body's perfection. Oh yeah, yeah. Top of the list, you're most wanted lately. Yeah. Just give me a chance to show you my baby. Oh yeah, yeah. Queen in my eyes. It's the naturalness for me and no disguise. No disguise. It's different. I give you all my time. I'll spend it all if you stay by my side forever. 'Cause you know you that I want. know juice that you know juice that I want for myself. Yeah. You know juice that I want for myself. Girl, I wanna know what you're into. I do what I have to do to get you. See, I don't want nobody else to have you. Nuh-uh. You're just right for me. Baby, you're that vibe for me. You're always on my mind. Not a single day passes and I don't think of you. I give you all my time. I spend it all if you stay by my side forever. You know juice that I wanted. I want you for myself. Yeah. You know juice that I wanted. I want you for myself. Yeah. 'Cause you know juice that you know juice that I want for myself. Yeah. You know juice that I want. You know juice that I want for myself. When you want me for myself.
DJ Mr. Famous featuring B Morgan. That's Wanted is the track. Big Jim's Wildcard for episode 326. Now we are on to bands that we played, songs that we played, but you know, they're all new songs.
Yeah.
So they're getting a second play on this show. Let's
Oh.
get them on the other shows too.
Everywhere. On
The more
planet.
you hear them, the more you're going to be like, where did I hear that? Well, you heard it here first. You'll hear it somewhere else
Right off
after.
the bat. Yeah.
That's because that's, you know, I'm in the deep end
Yeah,
of the
man.
music that comes
You're
out.
pulling it, bro.
I'm so in the deep end that they don't even know. They don't even know.
Are you
Like
just-
by the time it floats up to the waiting area,
But you're on an inner tube. You're having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
and you're just letting people come and hang out in your pool.
I got a snorkel,
We got a pool.
you know,
Yeah,
not
you
afraid
got a
to go all the
snorkel.
way down
Yeah, he's going down.
with the snorkel.
Yeah,
That's a way to do it.
you're
Get in the
fishing
deep end.
yourself,
You
yeah.
find the good bands. The Full Bug, Dying Breed, Hollow Pledge, House Lights, and then Ben Wise with Death Dance.
been heavy on your mind, but I know you won't reach me. What's awkward though? The car ride on a very long way home. We're still far from home. I know the signs are confusing. I know that smile though, she wants it all, take it all. I've been feeling so wonderful, and about now I'm hoping, so trust me, I might have cooler vibes if I saw you twice. Just hoping to want me, feel a lot better. Oh, you know you wanna play.
Is this my one and only chance to make things right? Some twisted version of romance that keeps me tied. Familiar sting of doubt that I could do without. But one more song, a final dance, a last goodbye. Seductive strut led right to shame, the truth to lies. But I'm the only one to blame again this time. As ever, I'm attracted to the things that bite. But now that trouble's dug in deep, I need some light.
Ben Wise, Death Dance, Hollow Pledge, House Lights, The Full Bug, Dying Breed. 2 more tracks, and that's the end of the set list. Lioness, Can't Be Learned, and The Failsafe, Until I Break. Check them out. This was your set list for 520.
Can't stop moving my head, man.
It's all right. No one
I don't
will
know.
notice.
I can't.
No
Stop.
one will notice. At all.
Oh,
No one noticed. Your chiropractor is gonna love you.
yeah. He will.
He will. He's gonna be like, hey, thanks for the back-to-back visits, dickweed.
There's a $7,000 fucking check.
You like spending money. Cool.
Sweet.
I try to look both ways, baby, before crossing the street. Oh yeah. I try to ask politely, like my mama always taught me. Don't know where you get the nerve to pull the rug under my feet. Only child, spoiled brat, stabbing people in the back, lacking all integrity. I try to teach them a lesson, for better or worse, but they just keep on finessing. These bitches can't be learned. I try to make them understand. You're gonna get what you deserve. Who was your mom, who was your dad? I swear to God, these bitches can't be learned. I swear to God, these bitches. I try to mind my own while giving benefit of the doubt. Didn't wanna be the one to tell you what life's about, but you cross the line every time I try to make it right. So I gotta teach them a lesson, for better or worse, but they just keep on finessing. Oh yeah, these bitches can't be learned. I try to make them understand. You're gonna get what you deserve. Who was your mom, who was your daddy? I swear to God, these bitches can't be learned. I swear to God, these bitches took my heart and ran away. Yeah, you took my money and you put me to shame. Oh, you took my honey and you lied to my face. 'Cause you're scum of the earth and should really go back to your hometown. I swear to God, these bitches can't be learned. No, they can't be learned. Oh, yeah. It's alright. Yeah, you got it down. I try to teach them a lesson, for better or worse, but they just keep on finessing. These bitches can't be learned. I try to make them understand. You're gonna get what you deserve. Who was your mom, who was your dad? Oh, who the hell said it was okay to be like that, baby, please? I swear to God, these bitches can't be learned. I swear to God, these bitches can't be learned. No, 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 they can't be learned. No, 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 no.
Looking in the past for something new. Running through a graveyard, digging up what's left of you. Came up on the piece that came unglued. Trying to breathe life into a corpse that's been exhumed. to bear. Juggling here with you so long, I can't come up for air. I'm running on the consulate. I'm sick of all the goddamn games we play. Looking back at the past, to windows of broken glass. Saying it's the end, over and over again. When I can't pretend, pushing me away, away, away. Watching as I beg until I break. Trapped here in the past, but I can't stay. So what the fuck is left to say when I'm dying anyway? Killing you 6 feet deep, now you're dead to me, and I don't give a fuck. Things change who you used to be. But now you're rising, so now you can't see the writing on the wall you refuse to believe. As I bend until I break. Trapped here in the past, but I can't stay like this. Pushing me away, away, away. Watching as I beg until I break. Trapped here in the past, but I can't stay. So what the fuck is left to say? Pushing me away, away, away. Watching as I beg until I break. Trapped here in the past, but I can't stay. So what the fuck is left to say when I'm dying anyway?
Fail safe until I break. Lioness can't be learned. End of the set list, and we will be back after this commercial break.
Yo, rock and roll, dude. What do you got there, man? You got some fucking, what do you got?
I got some Jackson Springs water.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah, for hangovers.
So wait, what are you talking about?
You can drink this after you're hungover. It'll help make it go away. It hydrates you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's a science fact.
What?
Science factual. Check it out.
It helps you?
Look it up. Yeah.
So it helps you drink more booze?
Yeah, it's a cure for hangovers.
Water.
Water. Check it out. Jackson Springs. It's the best. Hey, dude, where's my Brims hat? I really like their hats.
Yeah, me too.
You sure you haven't seen it? All right, cool. Thanks, bro. It's time for Tully Speaks. Yeah.
What are we talking about, man?
We're talking about something I know you're going to like.
What?
It's not even something that new, but it's something that was new to me. And I know Matt watched it too. It's the show Peacemaker on HBO.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to talk about this show because I loved it.
Dude.
I don't know if it's
love it.
because I didn't think I was going to, though. Because I didn't really like John Cena. I don't think John Cena's a very good actor. And that's not, I love John Cena's great. I just don't think he's a very good actor. I don't think most wrestlers are I don't think any of them actually are very good, including The Rock.
Every single one of them suck.
Yeah.
But this guy's an exception now. What the hell?
He nailed it.
What happened?
He nailed it. And I'm talking about like having to actually do some acting.
Yeah.
like some emotional stuff,
Sure.
playing drunk, playing high,
Wow.
all over the place, from
Yeah.
angry to sad to like,
emotionally disturbed.
and it was like this dark comedy drama. Like his childhood's all fucked up, and like, but
Yeah.
it's like funniest. The whole thing is funny as fuck.
So fun.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
The episodes fly by. It ties into the movies so much as they talk about the characters.
You talk
by
about
name.
Batman.
Yeah.
And Superman.
Oh, and Aquaman. They blow out
They
Aquaman
blow
all the
him
time.
out. Yeah.
So like
So funny.
it's connected. So like, you know, they talk about the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
And like that's a big part of the whole thing is him killing in the Suicide Squad. Damn it. Sergeant something.
Oh, yeah. He kills
Anyway,
Oh,
and it's not
Flag.
a
He
spoiler.
kills Rick
Yeah,
Flag.
it's not much of a spoiler because it happens real quick.
Sorry, guys. He kills Rick Flag. Get
Yeah.
over it.
But it's a great that's a fun movie. But
I
the
love
show
that
was
movie.
way better.
way better.
Like the show was like tons better.
My friend told me about it. He was like, yeah, man, there's a Peacemaker show. I'm like, what are you talking about? They killed him in the movie.
Nope.
He's like, no, I didn't.
Check it out.
Whoops.
Peacemaker.
Sorry.
It's a lot of fun.
Sorry,
and it's
everybody.
like it's like
Spoiler alert.
well, it's obvious because there's a show. But like it's
It wasn't obvious to me.
well,
I'm
yeah,
dumb.
I mean, but it's a
Yeah, I know. I'm dumb.
it's
I'm
a
dumb.
fun show, and it's like just irreverent. It's just all kinds of fuck you and
Love that
nasty
word.
jokes and but it's not. It's just it's got such a good vibe about it that even if it's a little off-putting for some people, like the humor, it's just so it all works.
Yeah. James Gunn knows how to reel it in.
And I'm telling you, like I just thought it was straight hilarious,
It
and
was
the
the
action was
funniest-
awesome.
Funniest show I've seen in the last 15 years.
Wow.
Honestly, man. Since like,
I'm
the
trying to
first
think.
Five,
I don't know.
5 seasons of Always Funny.
Yeah.
Always Sunny.
Yeah, it
was
was always funny.
It used to be funny. It's not funny. It's just
No.
there's a different thing going on.
Yes.
With humor.
Yes.
This was straight. You're right. It was straight on it was the
It
funniest.
was in your face.
action packed, brutal, everything that you need.
Check it
You
out.
have it.
Peacemaker on HBO. We did a little review.
Whoosh! I mean, everyone watch HBO. Stop being a bitch.
Check it out.
Go watch some
I think that's
Sopranos.
their tagline.
Stop being a bitch about it.
Watch HBO. Stop being a bitch. HBO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you know what time it is?
I do.
It's interview time.
It's hockey time.
It's hockey time, baby.
Yeah.
We got Hutch.
Woo!
Hutch. We're fans. What are we gonna do?
What?
What are we
Wonderful.
gonna do?
Pleasure. Happy to be here.
My man, I'm gonna have probably about 1 billion questions for you, but we'll start off with something. How's everything going? First of all,
Everything's going really good.
Yeah?
Everybody's healthy in my family. I live up around London, Ontario, up in Canada, of course, and almost retired. I just sell real estate for a living, or that's what I've been doing for the last 37 years since I retired from playing hockey. My wife's at home retired here. We've got 5 great grandkids. My wife, Alana, and I have been married for 45 years. So she was with me when I was with the Kings in Los Angeles.
nice.
So no, things are well.
Now, you played for several teams.
Correct.
I mean, and you played for like the original 6 too, like
Yeah.
the Maple Leafs and we're not burning any bridges, Dave. Hutch, no bridges, but who's your favorite? What was your favorite? What was your favorite team that you played on?
Well, they were all favorites. I mean, just
Sure,
to be able
sure.
to play in the NHL is a privilege, and
Oh,
it was great when I came to LA. But I always wanted to play for the Leafs because I
I
grew up,
bet.
in the Toronto area. So I played out my contract. I had a 4-year deal that I signed there, and I signed with the Leafs as a free agent. And that summer, then they sent Brian Glennie, Scott Garland, and Kurt Walker back to the Kings as compensation. Scott Garland was killed in a car accident that summer in Montreal. His Corvette hit a bridge or something. Brian Glennie's back. He didn't play very long, and Kurt Walker, he played for a little while there, but he's passed on now since as well. But those were good times that I played. Like I really loved playing in Toronto, and then I got traded to Chicago.
Yeah.
And the Blackhawks, Chicago's a great city to play in. It's a wonderful sports town. So I was 3 years with the Blackhawks, and that was really a wonderful place to play. Real sports town.
Yeah, I was going to say the fans seem phenomenal because I grew up in Detroit. So like those guys were our rivals, especially during the Steve Yzerman years.
Yes.
They were always right behind us.
Yeah. Well, not only the Blackhawks, they had the Bears, two baseball teams. Michael Jordan was there at the time. Mike Ditka was coaching the Bears when I was there.
Wait, so Hutch, what years were you there at the Blackhawks?
80, 81, 82.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. So they were just getting into the Bears were rolling. Walter Payton.
Yeah.
One of the most wonderful players. I saw him live at Soldier Field. And then, I'd say, LA, Toronto, Chicago. Then I played a year in New Jersey. I played their inaugural season, their inaugural game.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, the Jersey Devils. So that would have been like 1983 when they came in the league. They joined from Colorado. They were the Colorado Rockies. And then we came to, or at least they came to New Jersey, became the New Jersey Devils. And then my last year I came back to Toronto. They got hurt on defense. The season was 18 games into the season, so it was 18 games old. And when I joined the Leafs again, and we had a young team that we didn't make the playoffs that year, but it was nice to get that last year in and back in Toronto. So
sure.
Now, even though I love my other alumni, I'm a Toronto Maple Leaf alumni. I'm close. Sure. I can go down to the games. So the last time I've been in LA was for my friend Glenn Fry from the Eagles, his funeral. And
he was amazing.
He was amazing. And he was a long time. He's from Detroit as well. He's a long time Kings season ticket holder. So that was the last time I've been in LA. I miss that place. It's
fun. It's something else. I mean, I'm from Detroit originally. Matt's from New York. So like we're transplants too. But it's really interesting place. It's like you're always moving real fast, even when there's nothing going on. That's right. Yeah, that seems what life is doing to us now. And since I've turned to my favorite show is that 70s show now that I've turned 70. So yeah. They're talking about. You don't look like you're 70, buddy. You're in your 70s? All right. So what? No, now let's get to 70s then. We're going to talk. It's not about being in the 70s. What music did you used to listen to get fired up before a game? Because you had to have. You had to have been following something. Anything rock and roll got us going in the locker room. But I'll tell you a quick story. When I was playing for the Kings, we weren't supposed to come up into the Forum Club. I don't know if you remember the old rink out there, the Forum, the fabulous Forum where the Kings played. Yeah. Well, they had a club up there, like a bar, restaurant, whatever. It was called the Forum Club. We weren't allowed to go in there. But my roommate and best friend was Bob Nevin, and he was like an older, and he kind of snuck around the rules a little bit. So him and I would go up into the Forum Club after the game, and that's where I met Glenn Fry. And Glenn came up to me and asked me, back in that time, so that would have been like 73 or 4. I had long hair, and he said, he asked me, if I'd heard of this band called the Eagles. And my answer was no, I hadn't heard of the Eagles. So, after that, we became friends. And, of course, we went and seen them, numerous times. But, they became, of course, a favorite band of mine. Oh, I'm a huge fan. My dad and I used to listen to them all the time together. Love Take It to the Limit. I can listen to on repeat, like over and over and over. It's got that, because it's got that like kind of waltz to it. Like it's just a great track, and it gets you fired up because you're like, all right, one more round.
Well, like yourself, Glenn was from Detroit, so he grew up watching the Red Wings, Gordie Howe fan, and played hockey. He played. So
He did.
So there was a time when I was suspended, and the team had gone on the road, and I was still practicing by myself on the ice. I had the Forum and the when the Lakers were playing, I practiced over at Culver City Ice Rink. You guys, I don't know if you remember that one or not, but Glenn was in the process of recording Hotel California, and he would come out and skate with me. I'd have the ice, him and I, to ourselves, the whole LA Forum, and I was skating every day for these 8 or 9, 10 days that the guys were on the road. And Glenn showed up every day for practice, just him and I.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'd be passing him, he'd be out there, he's sweating his butt off, and he just loved it. And he really is a true.
Was he pretty good player?
Not bad, right hand shot.
Sure.
We had fun. We worked him out hard.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he was like, now I know why I chose rock and roll.
Right.
More fucking naps. All you got to do is act a little moody. You can go take a nap. If it's hockey, they kick your ass. They're
That's
not
right.
even playing around with that.
That's right.
So, all right. Speaking of ass kicking, now you got into some sitch. You got into some scraps, some scuffles, some scrums. Who do you now you can say in your time or of all time, who do you think the toughest guy?
Well, a good friend of mine who passed away was Bob Probert. I never fought him or played against Bob Proby, but just watch the films. Gordie Howe was always as tough as they came. Big John Ferguson, back with the Montreal Canadiens when the league started that way, he was beating up everybody, like Eddie Shack and all the guys around the league that thought they were tough back then. Then big guys came around. God bless these two guys, Sammy Semenko and Clark Gillies. Guys that are monstrous size.
Yeah.
For hockey players, 6'5", 6'6",
big
240, and down the line they kept coming in, and I had the guy that I had the most trouble with fighting was Al Secord. Al played for the Blackhawks, the Bruins, and I was with the Leafs when Al was with Boston, and we had three real good fights, and then he gets traded to Chicago. I'm in Chicago already, so I was only there for about a week, and then Al got traded, and then we became best of friends. And it's funny how that happens.
I love how that happens.
Yeah, where the guys that like the fighters, would glue together. It's kind of like birds of a feather flock together.
It is.
We had the 30th reunion for the LA Kings, so this would have been back in '97, back in LA. And we all came out there, and we had a big ballroom. It was full of players from 30 years. Everybody was invited, and we had this big ballroom. There's probably 150, maybe 200 people in this ballroom. And you looked over that side over there, and you had the Marcel Dionnes and the Butch Gorings, like the goal scorers, and then you looked over that side over there, and you had all the tough guys: Dave Schultz, Dan Maloney. So that's how it was neat how it all looked when I look back at it, or when I was there and I was looking around the room, and I could say, look at that. The guys that were the fighters, they all got together in one section of the area and were, chit-chatting, having a cold beer together, and, the goal scorers were over there. So.
Because those guys have a special mind. You got to have a special mind.
And there's a bond there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're really protecting the guys. I mean, I got this Gretzky jersey. How many goals do you think Gretzky would have scored if he didn't have somebody watching him all the time?
Sammy Semenko on his wing. That's right.
Very important. A lot of people don't know that. He
still would have scored, but he.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But like even when he got traded to Los Angeles from Edmonton, they brought Marty McSorley with him.
Yeah.
Marty was as bad as there was in the league back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That dude was
they wanted to protect him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right, first we'll go defenseman. best defenseman, and it doesn't have to be from when you were playing, your favorite defensive player that you ever saw.
Borje Salmi from Toronto. I played with him. Like he came over from Sweden, and he couldn't barely speak English when he got here. He was like 20 years old, 21 years old, and he was really almost kind of changed the game. Well, the best defenseman of them all, of course, is Bobby Orr. I mean, there's no question about that.
Sure.
I watch Lindstrom from the Red Wings.
I actually have a Lindstrom shirt because that guy was like a rock.
Yeah, very, very good.
He was very dependable.
Doug Wilson from Chicago. What about this kid, Cale Makar, that's playing right now in the league? So they're, we just to be able to play in that league and the fun that we had, the camaraderie, the things we did as teammates together, it's something that you can't really understand until you've been there and done it.
I bet. What a click. Like what a group. And, I've played a few sports in my day, and there's none of them that are as brutal as hockey. We used to play pond hockey because I grew up in Port Huron, Michigan, is where I was originally from, which is right there on the water, right by Sarnia. Sure. And we used to play on the creeks, and you'd get murdered. Half the time I'd just sit in the snow and drink schnapps because I was like, I'm sick of getting blasted by these dudes.
Well, I go to Port Huron all the time. I'm only about an hour from Port Huron.
Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah. Like, I had a lot of fun growing up there, and then I moved to Detroit right when I got old enough. I wanted to be
one of my favorite restaurants is Chicken in the Rough.
Amazing place.
Right when you get over to Port Huron.
Absolutely. I've been there a million times. It's amazing. I knew if I said Port Huron, I had this jersey, and then I had my Port Huron flags.
Oh, yeah.
UHL, right? Because my
UHL,
dad, yeah. So I had that jersey on too, and I'm like, I don't know which one to wear. I'm going to get them somehow. I just didn't know you had such a connection to Port Huron, or I would have given it to you. Because they've had like 5 different names now. They were the Border Cats. They were the Beacons. Because we had Silver Sticks hockey.
Sure you did.
Yeah. That was a big thing. I mean, we used to go there. My cousin played, and we used to go there whenever that was going on. I watched those tournaments, and it was just a bunch of hungry young guys just going off.
Trying to make it to the big league.
Yeah, man, just going off. All right, let's go 2 more. Favorite goalie. I love hearing your what I listen. It's because you're in it. You were in it. We're just watching it.
Well, the favorite goalies that I had were probably Rogie Vachon with the Kings. We had a guy we had Tony Esposito in Chicago while I was there, but we had a young kid that came up, Murray Bannerman, who took us to the semifinals, and then he got hurt, and Tony came in, and he couldn't hold off the Vancouver Canucks, and they beat us and went on to lose to the Islanders. That's when they were really good. But Mike Palmateer was really flashy with the Leafs back when I was playing. These goalies now, like as a kid, my favorite goalie was Glenn Hall from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say about some of these guys like Ken Dryden? The Habs usually pick up a good goalie, Patrick Waugh. You know how the story keeps going on with Montreal, but there's, without a good goalie,
Patrick Waugh, man,
you're not going anywhere. Great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's so clutch like that. Your goalie's got momentum. You're fired up.
That's right. And a lot of goalies have psych issues. In other words, they're mentally weak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and, fragile.
You get these guys. Who was the great goalie for New Jersey Devils over? Anyway, you can't get these guys off their side. These real good, they don't get off it. Some guys can't. They can't stay on it. And if that happens, they lose their confidence very, very quick.
Pull the goalie because they just got shook. I've seen it. Watching, you see it happen when you're like, oh shit, Osgood's lost his confidence. It's over. Yeah. Might as well pull him.
Yeah.
That's something else. We're getting insider stuff.
Yeah. That's some serious stuff.
Getting insider stuff. It's
What
awesome.
about Mad Matt? Doesn't he get to ask any questions?
Did
You
get
got one?
I actually have one.
Do it.
I'm so excited. Okay,
Nice, Hutch.
so check this out. Confirm or deconfirm? What I guess you would say deny. Confirm or deny this question. This is a Wikipedia stat. The statisticians have spoken.
Okay.
Here. I'm just wondering. Okay, so over your career from 1735, 1,735 penalty minutes. Is that true?
That it would be a confirm.
Boom! Okay. So here's my second question. I have it's kind of a trilogy.
Don't do it. I love it. It's
Okay.
trilogy.
So what was the craziest penalty, longest minute? I know usually these days, like they can go up to like 5 to 10 minute penalties. Like what was the longest penalty you've ever had?
We used to get 5 minutes for majors back then.
Gotcha.
That's it. Like you could almost kill a guy and get 5 minutes and be back out in the ice 5 minutes later. One time, I'm playing for Chicago and we're playing Minnesota North Stars in the playoffs. And they had a big year that year. And they had a young kid on the team by the name of Dino Cicerelli.
Yeah, Dino. He played for the
Dino.
Rays.
Yeah. And back then, Dino's Dinosaur was the big thing. But he was a real hot player, scored 60 goals that year. And I knew that in the playoff, we had to get to him. Okay, for the Blackhawks to advance, we got to get to their number one scorer. So I got a spearing penalty on him in maybe the first 5 minutes of the game. So I go to the penalty box. 5 minutes later, I'm back on the ice. Get another spearing penalty against them. And 2 spearing penalties in the first period, and I'm still back on the ice. And now, gets going. They send this guy out, Carlson, Jack Carlson. He was one of the famous brothers from Slapshot.
Oh,
Okay, he played in the movie. He was one of the guys that he was a tough guy and a great big nose on him here, like Brad Marchand has. Anyway, him and I get into a brawl. So there I am, 3 majors in the first period. So I'm out of the game. We won that game. We ended up winning the series, and 5 games, and Dino got 1 goal.
Yeah, you intimidated him.
Yeah, so it worked.
It worked. Yeah.
dude.
Another one I
That's amazing.
like to tell is this kind of a rotten penalty that I had in Montreal against the wonderful Habs. Anyway, as I'm going to the penalty box, if you can ever see some old video of Montreal Forum, to step up to the penalty box, it was like a 2-foot rise. So like that much off the ice.
Right.
So you come, and here I am. And back then, in the old Forum, they never even had any glass around the penalty box. So people could walk behind it. So here I am. You know, I've been in a fight or something, and fans want to get a piece of me. As I'm coming to the box, I have to look down as I'm stepping up to get onto the first step and open that little door, and whack, I get hit right there with the big Quebec galoche. You know, the ones that would go up, your boots would come up and you'd have to tie them right in the face. So I look up and there's 3,000 people laughing at me. I don't know who it is. So what do? Pick up the galoche and throw it back up there at them.
You hit somebody.
What else am I going to do?
I love it.
And that's the top 10. Did you vote? You're amongst friends. Here in the middle of the pack is 10. Number 9, Berserk Mike Check 1, 2. Number 8, Right After Midnight, Yours All Nights. Number 7, Lucky 7, Stolen Moans, Poo 2. Saturate comes in at number 6 with Light the Match. Emelina, number 5, The Night We Almost Got Sober. Carly Jewel hits number 4, Trouble We Are. Pinfinger dropped the bootlicker to number 3 here. Blackout Orchestra, number 2, Tongues. And number 1 again, Post Profit with Smother. Good job, guys. Vote, you bastards.
Go
Come
to
on.
TullyDealShow.com and vote for your fan fucking 50.
I can see your hand.
Ah, fuck it. Can you see that? It's me, Tully Dio. And I'd like to thank the people that make the Tully Dio Show possible. First of all, me, Tully Dio. It's my show. Second of all, my partner in crime, Madman Matt. We got our executive producer, Amy Goldberg, and our associate producer, James Chabelle. The Tully Dio Show. Make it happen.
2 weeks? Yeah, it's been like fucking a week. We missed 1 week. That would have sucked though.
I think we missed 2 weeks, didn't we?
No, we didn't. It's just been 1 week. It's been 1 week.
I feel like I
it's
haven't
like a long
seen you in,
time
like,
because
6
we
years.
really like to fucking do the show.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the future.
It's the future.
The girl get up and when she hits the beat, you know she go, go, go. Yeah, she loves to go, go, go. You know my baby, she was built for love. When I'm inside it feels just like a glove because she go, go, go. Yeah, she loves to go, go, go. She was a no-no-no. Yeah, she loves to go, go, go.
York Times. Back on the track like that shit bust a rhyme. America's illest. No nigga killers got bulletproof vests for the haters in the bullet. Get out of my face. Hit me on the mic space. Hip hop rock music. But don't go like the bass like drama. Every time I come to the place like drama. Y'all be screaming how to slang my mama. Get out my face, don't you been bubbly when they take her back to the dog like drama. Every time I come to the place like drama. Y'all be screaming how to slang my mama. Got my face, don't you been bother. Watch like drama. Drama. Hello, man, yeah, you know it's been check 1, 2, 3. Hello, man, yeah, you know it's been check 1, 1. Hello, man, yeah, you know it's been check 1, 2, 3. Hello, man, yeah, you know it's been check 1.
Rise and shine, departure time. Lay that log down in the brine. Back to back, let's make a stack. Shiny brown deluxe compact.
It's not number one, 'cause number one is done. It's not number one. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done.
Rise and shine, departure time. Lay
just to hold up my hand. I'll be fine. You can lead me to the river by the river's run dry. Let me go. Let me fly. I'll be fine. Let me go. Let me fly. You had held me up so that I would rise for eternal flight. I don't wanna mince words, just save my life. I just wanna thank you for taking the time out of your life just to hold up my hand. I'll be fine. You can lead me to the river by the river's running dry. I'll be fine. The river's running dry. I'll be fine. The river's running dry.
soul.